The International Executive Masters in Emergency and Disaster Management exemplifies the best of Georgetown. Through rigorous academics and residencies around the world, students develop new capabilities in service to their communities. Humanity cannot successfully deal with the multiplicity of challenges we face in isolation. Just as global risks are increasingly complex and systemic, our responses must be increasingly interconnected. The roots of this program are planted by academics and practitioners from the United States and the Middle East, Georgetown and Washington, D.C., together with partners in Khater, Oman, and Kuwait. We have built on these strong relationships and now have emerging partners in Europe, Asia, and across the Americas. This supports a truly global experience for students, who themselves are joining from across the world and who return to their industries, ministries, and governments, ready to deploy preparedness and response strategies. They're also prepared to engage an extensive network of alumni leaders across sectors. This program reflects the values of Georgetown and its 230-year history, as well as the Jesuits' educational enterprise. We are a global university in service to a global humanity. I am proud of this program, and even more proud of our students and alums. Through their drive, talent, and continued collaboration, I'm optimistic about our shared future.
Any event that happens is a global event, from earthquakes to tsunamis to flooding to cyclones.
You know, when these things happen, how do you keep your community going? You know, how do you keep your transportation going? How do you keep your children going to school?
With disasters intensifying and climate change, I believe this field will be very, very important.
I think one of the things that makes us the most unique is that we do residencies on locations around the world where our students get theory to practice. The opportunity to go to Paris for a terrorism class, or the opportunity to go to Amman for a natural hazards class, the opportunity to go to Jordan for a public health and humanitarian crisis class.
We get to visit different command centers. We get to visit not with just subject matter experts from the United States, but also from these other countries.
And when I get into the program, I realize how complex it is, how technical, how sophisticated, and how much planning resources are needed to tackle emergencies in the current changing landscape.
There's a better understanding of the scope of the field, the breadth and the depth of the job, and the need for that individual to be more sophisticated in how they deal with emergency management.
It's not only in terms of the lectures that we have in the classroom itself, but in terms of the site visit and different speakers that come from a different organization.
It's great that everyone just comes from such distinct backgrounds and everyone is an expert in the field. And I can sit next to a naval officer on one side of me and then an Interpol specialist and then a fire chief from the Midwest.
So typically what we see in our program is when a student graduates, they'll get either a new job or a promotion at their existing job because of the sophistication that they've picked up throughout our program.
I would strongly recommend that anybody, they want to expand their academic excellence plus the technical skills, they should go and take that course from Georgetown.
The residencies draw people to our program, the opportunity for theory to practice learning, and the fact that we can put our students in front of the top people in the world